I guess there is no school-going child in India who doesn't know Srinivas Ramanujan's name. We are familiar with the fact that he was a great mathematician. But are we all familiar with all the things that he has done or achieved? Today on the National Mathematics Day, which is also the birthday of Ramanujan, let us learn a few things about this great man.
Srinivasa Ramanujan was born on 22nd December 1887 in Madras Presidency in India under the British rule. It is very understandable how much difficulties he might have faced as he was born under the British rule. India was at the peak of poverty and illiteracy, and in Western countries, Indians were not often judged by their talent but by their skin color. It wasn't easy for an Indian who didn't properly complete his college education to even get noticed before foreign scholars.
मैंने अपने टीचिंग लाइफ में बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स देखे हैं, लेकिन श्रीनिवास रामानुजन आपकी प्रतिभा निराली है। आप छात्रों के लिए नहीं बल्कि हमारे शिक्षकों के लिए ये छात्र प्रेरणा स्रोत है। आपने इस बाल्यावस्था में जॉर्ज कार्ल जैसे गणित के बड़े जानकार की 5000 प्रमेयों के साथ बर्नौली संख्या, यूलर स्थिरांक आदि की गणनाएं कर ली है। आपने माध्यमिक परीक्षा में सबसे उच्च स्थान पाकर हमारा गौरव तो बढ़ाया ही है। हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि आप आगे चलकर देश ही नहीं पूरी दुनिया में नाम रोशन करेंगे। हम आपकी बहुत अद्भुत योग्यता और असीम क्षमता को देखते हुए आपको रंगनाथन पुरस्कार देने की घोषणा करते हैं। हम जानते हैं कि आपका परिवार बेहद निर्धन है, लेकिन आपकी क्षमता बेहद समृद्ध है। इसे ध्यान में रखते हुए आपकी कॉलेज की पढ़ाई के लिए हम अग्रिम छात्रवृत्ति घोषणा भी करते हैं।
It was at the age of 23 that Ramanujan wrote to Hardy, a British mathematician, claiming to have devised a formula to calculate prime numbers up to 100 millions with no error. Hardy invited him to Cambridge University. In 1914, Ramanujan moved to England for a productive collaboration with Hardy.
Hello, Mr. Srinivasan Ramanujan. I am Mr. D.H. Hardy, your letter friend. और ये है मशहूर mathematician, Mr. Littlefoot.
Hello, sir.
Ramanujan, आपका यहाँ आना गणित की दुनिया के लिए बहुत जरूरी था। यहाँ पे आपको आपके रिसर्च वर्क के लिए काफी मदद मिलेगी। कुछ मैं आपको सिखाऊंगा और बहुत कुछ आप हमें सिखाएंगे। ये अलग बात है कि आप घोर धार्मिक हो और मैं पूर्ण नास्तिक हूँ, लेकिन फिर भी हमारा रिश्ता अंकों और गणित के साथ पूरी तरह तार्किक है और यही हमारे रिश्ते की मजबूती भी है। Please come here.
There, he made further advances, especially in the partition of numbers. His papers were published in English and European journals.
Ramanujan's knowledge of mathematics was startling. Although he was almost completely unaware of modern developments in mathematics, his mastery of continued fractions was unequaled by any living mathematicians. He worked out the Riemann series, the elliptic integrals, hypergeometric series, the functional equations of the zeta function, and his own theory of divergent series. His life in England was not exactly comfortable. The weather didn't suit him, the food didn't suit him either. He was vegetarian, but all his acquaintances used to take non-veg food. As a result, he had to cook for himself, which he often skipped, and would spend hours in empty stomach. He also led a socially awkward lifestyle, not meeting people, having a very small group of friends. Many had doubts about his greatness and often ostracized him. His health deteriorated. Then comes the origin of Hardy-Ramanujan number. Hardy came to see Ramanujan. He came by a taxi. Its number was 1729. Hardy said that it was a very ordinary number. Ramanujan disagreed and said it was unique number. The number 1729 is the smallest number which can be expressed as the sum of two different cubes in two different ways.
ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा नंबर है।
Really?
हाँ, ये तो एक प्रकार से त्रिगुणित है। त्रिगुणित यानी हिंदू शास्त्र में ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश, मतलब रचयिता, पालन करता, संहार करता। ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा नंबर है।
After 4 years of hardship, his talent was finally acknowledged and he was granted with a huge scholarship from the Royal Society. He was also made a fellow of the Royal Society. Due to degrading health, he had to return to India in the year 1919.
Most of his ideas are yet to be decoded, and those which are decoded form the base pillars of modern technological, mathematical and scientific achievements. It is believed that decoding of all his formulas and written work can initiate even more astonishing ideas and discoveries. After contributing hugely to mathematical and scientific development, Ramanujan passed away at the age of only 32. This extraordinary mind could have given even more to this world if his health was in favor. Ramanujan left behind 3 notebooks and a sheaf of pages, which is also called the Lost Notebook, containing many unpublished results that mathematicians continued to verify long after his death. However, there are multiple controversies regarding Ramanujan's death, but there is no doubt that Srinivasa Ramanujan was one of those people for whom we as Indians feel proud to say, Mera Bharat Mahan. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.
Inspired by Ramanujan, who was this Indian genius.
Ingenious. A tool master.
Well, I was really fascinated by the story of Ramanujan when I was young.
I think very influential in analytic number theory.
Maybe Ramanujan was very good at finding the tips of icebergs.
Wish you all a very happy mathematics day.
अंकों का वो था खिलाड़ी छोटा सा जिसका सफर, अंकों का वो था खिलाड़ी छोटा सा जिसका सफर, गणित में था जिसका जीवन, गणित ही था जिसका जीवन, गणित में था जिसका जीवन, गणित ही था जिसका जीवन। रामानुजन 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 रामानुजन। गणित जिसे वो दिन में खेलता, गणित जिसे सपने में देखता, रामानुजन रामानुजन, गणित जिसे वो जीता हर पल, कॉपी न पेंसिल स्लेट पे लिख कर, किया फलन सिद्धांतों का गठन, किया फलन सिद्धांतों का गठन। रामानुजन 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 रामानुजन। गणितज्ञ हार्डी ने जब खत पाया, रामानुजन को इंग्लैंड बुलाया, रामानुजन रामानुजन, रॉयल सोसाइटी ने अपनाया, सम्मान दुनिया भर में फिर पाया। गणितज्ञ बना एक और इंडियन, गणितज्ञ बना एक और इंडियन, रामानुजन 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 रामानुजन, भैया रामानुजन 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 रामानुजन।
From there going abroad and working with Mr. Hardy, itself speak what this person did. Books and you come to know, we have not yet been able to decode around 50% of what Ramanujan has actually given us. We have not yet been able to decode. That means modern mathematicians still cannot understand what this person has said. And once we are still searching for another Ramanujan who can decode the formulas of Ramanujan. We are really waiting for Ramanujan 2 and I'm sure we'll get Ramanujan 2 from us.